Good morning everyone and welcome back to our online class of computer applications. Children, in the video tutorials, the previous class, I had completed chapter 3. But question answer I have given only up to chapter 2. Chapter 3 I'll be giving you later on. Today I will start chapter 4. The name of the chapter is Values and Data Types. So children, first let me tell you what is values. See here, values means character set. Values means character set. Actually, for human being, we have different types of values and we use that in our computer. Sometimes we use alphabet, symbols, different sort of characters, maybe Hindi, English, Bengali, okay, different languages we use. So our computer process that and display the proper output. Now the question arises, how computer understand these things? Does computer really a very genius machine? No. Computer doesn't have its own brain also, but still it processes whatever we supply, whatever we provide. The big question mark is there, how? So let me tell you, computer understand only a machine language, that is a binary language. Language consists of 0 and 1. 0 or 1 actually, not and. Either 0 or 1. That means whatever we feed, whatever we supply, okay, that all values should be translated into 0 or 1. That means in the binary form, and that binary form is executed and is supplied back again to human understandable form to the user. So this process, whatever I said just now, does it happens automatically or there is someone to control these things? Yes, there is a technique. So the technique it follow, they are known as character set. So there are basically 3 important character set. Actually many are there, but there are 3 important character set which we need to understand as we live in India. First one, in India, see, we are familiar with English. So all the English character with all the symbols and grammar part are stored in ASCII. Now what is the full form of this one? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. That means whatever we supply as an input, that is converted to machine language, and again after processing, machine language converted back to the human understandable language. So there are certain characters. That means like when you type A, capital A, that A should be converted to number, number back to binary, process, again that binary back to number, then this number to alphabet and displayed in the screen. So there is a character set, means each alphabets, okay, they have their own numbers. So that is ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Second we have ASCII, ISCII. As I told you, we are living in India, so we need to follow this one also, because only English doesn't work. We have Indian script also. This is a Devanagari script, Indian script code for information, or Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. That means all the Indian scripts are stored here. Hindi, Bengali, Nepali, whatever you is followed in Hindi, all the languages can be written in the computer with the help of converter, and these converters are stored in ASCII, ISCII. That's why you can see Hindi pad is there, Bangla notepad is there, we type there, okay. But does it happens automatically? Even Google translation letter is there, which translate our English to Hindi. So does it happens automatically? No, nothing is magic. Everywhere there is a logic. That means there, this code, this script has been stored there, and this script has a predefined set of letters. All the Hindis, all the Bengali, all the Nepalis characters and their corresponding numbers are given there in the list of tables. So once you get the numbers, that means the decimal numbers, computer know how to convert decimal to binary and execute process. And again computer know how from binary to decimal. Okay, so decimal again converted to particular alphabets based on the character set, either ASCII or ASCII. But they have some limitations. Right now our computer doesn't follow any limitations. Whether you live in India or you live in some other country, doesn't matter, you can type the language of any countries worldwide. So ASCII and ASCII both are limited. So that's why the next part was launched, which is known as Unicode. Universal code. Universal code means any languages of the world it supports. Okay, it supports any language of the world. Clear, children? So understood. Character sets are there. EBC, DIC is also there. Many are there. But the most important one is ASCII, ASCII and Unicode. ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII is Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. Unicode is Universal Code. Now let us learn these things in detail. So in detail, let me write here. ASCII can be of 7-bit or 8-bit. Same way our ASCII is only of 7-bit, whereas Unicode is of 32-bit. Now see the difference. What does this bit mean? So ASCII, if it is of 7-bit, it supports 128 character. That means this many characters with their numbers values are stored. If ASCII is of 8-bit, it's supposed to support 256 character. Now let us come for the part of ASCII. It is of 7-bit only. So support how many character? 128 character. Unicode, it is of 32-bit. Okay, so maximum is 32. It starts from 16-bit. Okay, so it has a range. Such a range is like 65,536 character to nowadays. Before, when it was started, it was having only 16-bit. So that time it used to support 65,536. Later on it was upgraded and more languages, more and more character set was added, and now we are getting more than 1 lakh. This many character is support nowadays. More than 1 lakh character is supported by Unicode. That means in today's time the most advanced features which with all the countries' language, all the countries' characters supported is Unicode. Even let us take the example of our Bhutan. So Bhutan has a Jongha language, and to type Jongha in a computer you need to install Jongha Unicode. Jongha Unicode is the character set. Okay, when you install Jongha Unicode, you'll find Jongha fonts automatically comes. Even you get a particular WordPad where you can type, or even in the Microsoft Word also you can type Jongha languages. So Jongha Unicode for Chinese, for Japanese, for Korean, for each and every countries there is a Unicode available. Okay, these Unicodes are very standard. They supports now the features of ASCII as well as ASCII. That means we doesn't need now American standard as well as we doesn't need Indian standard. If Unicode is there, it manages all the standards. Okay, so today's time all the multimedia or multi-purpose keyboards, they supports Unicode features. That's why it's very easy for us to type in any languages. Just you need a particular Unicode or font softwares. So understood, children, how the values are converted to numbers, numbers back to binary, binary back to number, number back to characters or values. So this is the process how it happens. So from here, one thing is clear, that the very useful one, okay, the most important one, that is Unicode. So once you have Unicode, that means all other languages are supported in it. So Unicode has various advantages. Not only it supports the features of ASCII or ASCII, but also it manages or it is supported in all operating systems. Microsoft, Linux, Solaris, okay, maybe any operating system, even Android also. Our mobile phone is also mobile phone, that operating system Android can also support Unicode. Okay, so Unicode is totally platform independent. It can be installed in any operating systems, and it can be used to perform the task. So Unicode has a various advantages part. It actually I wrote here 32-bit, but it starts with 16-bit also. That's why I told the range is 65,536 to 1 lakh today's time, because the person, the scientist, they found that there are so many languages, okay, so many scripts. So why not we join all the scripts, so that our computer or our technology should be multi-purpose. Means it supports all the language, all the values, all the symbols, anything, any country's language we can type. Just we need a Unicode. Okay. So nowadays the computers are inbuilt with the Unicode features. Even our mobile phones, the smartphones, are also inbuilt with Unicode features. That's why you can see there is a features like Hindi or English, Bangla, Nepali. We can even type in any language. Google Translator is nothing but it is of features which take the help of Unicode and perform the work. So this is all about the values, how values are converted and how they are utilized, okay, and how they are known to computer, process, and again come back to us. So these are platform independent as it supports any operating systems. So there are so many advantages, isn't it? Now these Unicode features are even incorporated with programming language also. Like we are going to learn Java. So Java also support Unicode features. That means through Java we can create the programs which can be either in any of languages. So Java or any other programming language, they are also nowadays incorporated, means they are supported with Unicode features. So that becomes again advantageous part. So through programming also we can create the languages. We can even create our own fonts. Okay, like Microsoft Himalayan, that is the font for Jonkha. But that is only the font. That font can be created by Unicode. And when you create the font, you need a programming languages. And the programming language, like suppose with Java, you need to create the font. You can do that because Java supports Unicode. It takes the features from the Unicode, create the programs which convert or which can be used to write some particular text. Even we can create our own font also. Okay, so suppose I want to create one different type of alphabets. I can create one symbols of A, B, C, D and all up to Z, and that symbols you can use as a Unicode, and you can create a program through a programming languages. So Unicode has so many features. Not only it supports inbuilt platform, but it also like provide us also to create a new character sets, because 1 lakh character is not less, it is more than enough. So many different like characters, symbols, alphabets can be supported with this. Okay, so Unicode supports both Linux as well as Windows. So these Unicodes now we'll be learning with Java. That means data types. So when Unicodes or ASCII or ASCII means any character sets or any values that we join with the programming language, so that time this particular features will known as data types. That means what kind of value a variable will stores. Okay, what kind of value a variable will store, because whenever a character or any symbol is used in a programming language, we need a container, because if container is there, then only that particular thing will be stored. So the container, what kind of value, what kind of data it will store, that is decided by data types. Okay, that's why the chapter name is given as values and data types. So children, today we'll do only up to this much. So understood what is values? In short, values are character sets. How our languages are known to computer. Who is the mediator? Who translate these things? Or how the alphabets are known. Okay, computer is not a genius. So these things happens because of these features, these three features. But among the three, the most important is Unicode. Clear, children? So in the next video, we'll be going for data types. Okay, but before that, I'll be providing you the question answer of chapter 3 also, because chapter 3 is completed. It's only based on the class and object which already I have taught. So I'll be providing you the question answers. Okay, you need to complete that and go through it properly. Is this clear, children?